Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King freaking Kansas here to do another movie review. In this particular case, you guys know I'm tackling the Star Wars films, especially the prequels and the original trilogy. And as of this video, I managed to watch episode number 2, Attack of the Clones. It came out in 2002. Wow, 22 years ago. I can't believe it. It's been at least 15 years since I seen this, and wow. Directed by George Lucas. This one's a little longer than episode 1, which was, I think, 2 hours and 5 minutes. This is 2 hours and 22 minutes long, something like that. In this one, we got the introduction of a older Anakin, played by Hayden Christensen. You got Natalie Portman returning as Padme. Ewan McGregor's back as Obi-Wan. Christopher Lee is Count Dooku. He's the baddie of this one. Samuel L. Jackson plays Mace Windu. You got Frank Oz, who plays Yoda. Yoda's back. And a whole bunch of other... Oh, Temeura Morrison. Sounds familiar? Yes. He plays Boba Fett in the book of Boba Fett now. His father, Jango Fett. He plays his father in this because he's a clone. That's what you find out. Spoiler alert. Jimmy Smitts is in this one too. He plays Senator Bill Organa. Last name ringing a bell. It's pretty cool how they're setting up all this. And then, of course, Leeanna Walsman. We have Ahmed Best, who played Jar Jar Binks. You got Anthony Daniels, who plays 3CPO. And you got Rose Byrne, who plays Dorme. I guess the assistant to Padme. Because Padme is becoming a senator in this one. She stepped down as queen and let someone else rule. Not only her planet, but to be involved in the Senate more often. But things are still fucking chaotic in this one. Shit's going down. You got secrets being revealed here and there. You have an older Anakin meeting up with Padme after 10 years. He actually grew up, and there's something you can see sparks going on there, and boys are sparks. I don't know how that could work out, man. She had to be at least, maybe 6 years older than him from what I gather from the first film. So I don't know how that works out, but, George Lucas and his curveballs. You know what I'm talking about, Princess Leia and Mr. Luke Skywalker there. Yeah, that's what I have to say. So you can only imagine what you get with this. But honest to God truth, I didn't know what to expect. Like I said, I forgot most of this movie. It's been 20-something years ago. Like I said, I'm not a diehard Star Wars fan, but I honestly forgot a good chunk of this movie. Like, honest to God, from what I remember the Clone Wars being and what I actually watched was different. Yeah, you got that scene, like I told you, that chase scene with the cars flying here and there, and Obi-Wan trying to hold on for his life while Anakin comes in and swoops and saves the day. Unreal, stunning scenery throughout. Very big moments in Anakin's life. Having nightmares about his mom being in trouble, then trying to go rescue her, and then he finds out that she's been whipped and all this shit by these freaks of nature out there. Meeting his step siblings, I guess I want to call it that, and the guy who her mother married or whatever the crap, going back to Tatooine, I'll tell you right now, and then him to go save her to die in his arms. That set a major thing in his head, man. I'm telling you, he killed everybody at the fucking camp. He even tells Padme that he did it. Those two draw closer. It's kind of like a little love story, or beginning of their love story. They kind of get together, and in this one, they get married at the end. Real spoiler alert. Come on, guys. He also loses his hand in this one, too, finding Count Dooku. Holy shit, that guy is one of the Sith guys, or he went to the dark side, let's say that. And we actually saw fucking Yoda fight in this damn thing. And boy, that little bastard can flip around and take, he's badass. Let's just say that. He's son of a bitch, man. He looked good in this one. He really whooped his ass. Let's just say that, fleeing him to retreat. You got pictures of the Death Star. That's what they're trying to build. You got planets that they're building clones of Boba Fett's, father. Jango Fett, so you can see how the Clone Wars start to build. They're using clones and other robots and shit to take over whatever. The world's not looking very friendly, especially for Padme. She's being hunted. Anakin feels like he has to protect her, so there's chase scenes everywhere. There's even a big gladiatorial scene that they're all tied up and they're fighting like this praying mantis and some other shit there, and then all the Jedi show up with Yoda, and that was pretty spectacular, I can tell you that right now. But uh, to chase a couple of bad guys. I don't know. It's just kind of like, whatever, right? But less Jar Jar Binks, thank the gods. And overall, it sets up the next film where we're going to lead to that is Anakin going to be on the dark side. And he's kind of talking to Palpatine, which, whatever, the Sidious guy. I don't know what's going on. Are they one of the same? We'll find out. But better than I thought. Still not as good as the first one. Even the first one's not much to toot about, The Phantom Menace. But it was okay. And I can't wait to see Revenge of the Sith. That's the one that I like the most from all the prequels. I saw that one in the theater, during a hard time in my life. So it's going to be fun to see and revisit that one after, 18, 19, maybe even 20 years for that. But there you go, guys. That's my official Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. I hope you guys like it. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my first one. Plus, my other one that's going to be dropping next week. There'll be 2 of them dropping. You guys know. Next Friday and Saturday, once again. It'll be Revenge of the Sith. And, of course, the original trilogy, A New Hope, Star Wars, with Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, you name it, the works. I can't wait to get into that. So that's going to be very interesting. Check out my other reviews here, too, as well, guys. And I'll see you where? Right here on YouTube Land. Take it easy, and definitely let the Force be with you.